Welcome to the Spring 2019 edition of Recreation Television. We're here to help you move, splash, learn, and explore through parks, recreation, and tourism programs. And there's a lot going on in Roanoke County's park system, especially right here at Explore Park, where we have camping, horseback riding, disc golf, and much more. We'll preview all those on today's show. We'll also preview the largest selection of summer camp programs in the region. And then we'll travel to Green Ridge Recreation Center to learn about new fitness opportunities and family recreation activities. But first, I spoke with Department Director Doug Blunt. I'm here with Department Director Doug Blunt, and Doug, it's spring, the weather's starting to perk up, and a lot is going on throughout our park system. Let's first start with some of the changes at Explore Park this year. We've partnered with a lot of private businesses to get the park going. Tell us about how those relationships have developed and enabled us to do some great things at the park.
Well, and you really defined it the right way. They're relationships, and it's relationship building, and we have a lot of wonderful private partners that have helped us to be able to extend the different type of recreational offerings at the park, between horseback riding, all the different overnight attractions, camping attractions, plus being able to now get into additional types of outfitting with being able to have boat rentals, tube rentals, things of that nature. We're continuing to grow the adventure plan, and we're doing it by being able to bring in small businesses to be able to help us to do that. So, you know, we really are kind of an incubator for small business, and it's something that we're really proud of with this adventure plan.
And the adventure plan is also flexible enough for us to be able to adapt and react to what the community needs.
It really is. I mean, things change from year to year of the different needs that you need for different type of recreational opportunities. I mean, we've talked about it many times, but it's how disc golf came about, is having a real grassroots effort of saying that this is a need that we have in the community, and it's a great example of partnering to be able to build a new type of attraction, and been very well received by the community.
Let's talk about mountain biking. That's a huge initiative from a regional perspective. What's going on at Explore Park over the next year or so?
Well, we were very, very fortunate that we were awarded a grant, $323,000 from the Department of Recreation and Conservation through the Commonwealth of Virginia to expand our mountain bike system. We're going to be rehabilitating a mile of trail, and then we're going to be building 1 mile of new mountain bike trail. This will be the impetus to start our skills park of putting in the infrastructure. It's going to allow us to put another trailhead and a connector trail from the trailhead into where we're going to have our skills park, and then over the next few years we will start adding different skills initiatives and hopefully a large pump track.
Again, something that continues to develop based on community need. Now, speaking of the community, we have some volunteer opportunities coming up. The Roanoke River, we had a cleanup back in November. There's another one coming up in April. Talk about the importance of volunteers in helping us keep the park looking its best.
Well, we can't do it alone with the staffing that we have in the park. We need lots of wonderful volunteers to help us to be able to take care of the park as well as the facility itself. And so to be able to do that, we need folks to be able to come and help us to take care of the park, to be able to help us with cleanup, removal of trash. With all of the flooding that we've had over the last 9 months, it's really created a backlog of just additional cleaning projects. Yep. And so we're looking for folks to volunteer. You can go online to our website to volunteer for Clean Valley Day for April 6th. But we also have lots of other opportunities throughout the year to be able to volunteer in our park system and help to be able to keep the facilities clean.
All right, you can find out about any of that at RoanokeCountyParks.com. Doug, thanks for the time.
Thank you.
As Doug mentioned, there's a lot going on this spring at Explore Park. Now, just to recap several opportunities you want to put on your calendar. April 6th, Clean Valley Day. Come help us clean up the park. Get a free lunch while you're at it. April 27th, 2 fantastic events here at Explore Park. That's Artisan Saturday from 10 to 3 and our Camping Open House from 10 to 3, where you'll get to check out in person the cabins, the campsites, and platform camping opportunities only at Explore Park. Now, another key initiative here has been increasing programming opportunities, and none more so than our summer camp lineup. Let's learn more right now. I'm here with Matt Moore. He's an outdoor recreation programmer here with Roanoke County Parks, and standing in front of a trail here, one of the 14 miles of trails at Roanoke County's Explore Park. And Matt, this summer we are offering an even larger lineup than before of summer camp programs for youth here at Explore Park, correct?
That's actually correct. Now, we've been offering summer camps here at Explore Park for several years, but this year we're actually pretty excited because we're going to be doing summer camps almost every week of the summer here at Explore Park.
Okay, let's take us through some of the different programs. Let's start with some of the environmental education programs.
Okay, the environmental education programs are kind of a complement to our other specialty programs. We'll be focusing on, like you said, environmental education, which involves just nature appreciation, some wilderness survival skills, some outdoor living skills in general, and just fun things like that.
Okay, then moving on, we have some specialty programs such as paddling.
Exactly, paddling camp where you do stand-up paddleboarding, canoeing, kayaking, anything to get you out on the river. And then also mountain biking camp, which, as you might imagine, is based around building up mountain biking skills.
Excellent, and you can either drop off your kids. These are full-day programs for what ages?
Some of them are ages 6th through 8th grade, and then the other set is ages 3rd grade through 5th grade.
Okay, so you can either drop off the kids here at Explore Park, or we have satellite transportation from Tanglewood Mall. Can you talk about that?
Exactly. In the morning, you'll drop the kids off. I believe it's from 8 a.m. until 8:20 a.m. You can drop the kids off, and we'll shuttle them either to here at Explore Park or to camp over at Camp Roanoke. And the evening, right around 4 p.m., you can pick them up at Tanglewood Mall.
All right. Now, one of the unique aspects of Explore Park, not only the 14 miles of trails that I mentioned, that beautiful river frontage, you talked about the paddling camp. What are the assets at this park that really make it a great learning lab for the outdoors?
Well, here, the park, while there isn't a lot of new infrastructure coming in, the park is relatively untouched. So you get to be in woods like this and on trails like this that you wouldn't normally get if we were offering the camp, say, in the city or out at Camp Roanoke, which is pretty well established.
And the Roanoke River Gorge as well, some great paddling opportunities, both flat water and white water.
Exactly, yep. Something for everybody.
Something for everybody. Also at Explore Park, we're offering weekly horseback camps. We're going to talk about that on the show today as well. That doesn't include transportation from Tanglewood, but we do have weekly horseback programs here as well. Now, let's move on to Camp Roanoke at the other side of the county. What makes the Camp Roanoke experience different, and what do you offer there?
Well, Camp Roanoke is really a much more established camp in that we have a more traditional summer camp setting, that we have day camps and residential camps. We have cabins where they can stay, and it's really what you think of when you think of the traditional summer camp.
Campfires, climbing wall.
Exactly, things like that, zip line.
Field games, yeah, pretty much everything you could name. That it's a co-ed camp as well.
Exactly.
All right, so talk about Camp Roanoke being a progressive program. What does that mean?
A progressive program. Well, what I like to think of it is that we can take campers as young as 5 years old in kindergarten, and we can really provide a summer camp experience for them all the way up through 11th grade when they're 17. And then even after that, if they want to be a counselor in training, or even come work for us and be a counselor. Makes
it exciting, something to look forward to each year. As they get older, they go on off-site trips as well. But so anything from day camps at Explore Park, day camps at Camp Roanoke, we've got your outdoor adventure covered here at Roanoke County Parks. Find out more online at roanokecountyparks.com/camps. Roanoke County Parks offers over 200 weeks of summer camp programs for ages 3 to 17, making us the largest provider in the region of youth summer services. You can find out all about them at roanokecountyparks.com/camps. And of course, a lot of those camps, as we heard, right here at Explore Park, where there's so much going on. The river right behind me is a great place that you can fish or camp overnight. Let's find out more. When you think of camping in Virginia's Blue Ridge, do you think of Blue Mountain Adventures? If not, you will soon. They're growing throughout our region, especially here at Explore Park, where we're honored to have them as a vendor. Holly, it's been about a year since you guys started up camping services here at Explore Park. How's it been going?
It's been going great, Scott. We had a great first season starting out. A couple of humps, including the rain. All the rain was certainly a challenge, but it was a great season regardless. And we're moving on towards our next season. We're really excited about things that are coming along here. We're going to be expanding our camping down by the river, farther down at this end, where we're going to be placing elevated canopy tent camping. These are going to be decks where you can either camp on top with your tent or underneath. You could hang a hammock. It'll have a canvas rain fly that's removable on starry nights, so you can enjoy being out under the stars. So we're excited about that.
Just to put it into perspective, the river is right here. Where we're standing is actually under where the platform is going to be. This is unbelievable. You'll be able to sleep with the sound of the river rushing by on an elevated surface, which is really unique to our area.
I'm excited about that. I think it's going to be a great addition.
And it's a great supplement to what Blue Mountain already has throughout the park. Let's talk a little bit about the existing services.
Sure. We have several different types of camping here. Platform canvas tents. We have platform bell tents that are already outfitted for you. So in case you just want to show up and have everything ready for you, we can offer you that.
Okay, and so the difference between those, a bell tent is, how large is that?
Our bell tents are about 14 feet. It's a polyester tent, a round tent that's on a platform. It has cots within it for you, so all you have to do is bring your sleeping bag and you're ready to set up camp and hang out.
No need to pack the car. Then your larger tent is, talk about that.
Our platform canvas tent, we say is our higher end. It's not necessarily glamping, but it is kicked up a little. If you'd like to come out and have a bed to sleep in, that's nice. It's outfitted with a queen bed and 2 twin sleepers. It's a little nicer accommodations.
And of course, primitive sites throughout the park.
And of course, our primitive sites, which we have throughout the park, which we enjoy as well.
All right, some more big things in addition to just having this elevated platform experience. You'll also be able to, hopefully very soon, go tubing along the Roanoke River. Talk about that.
That is our plan. We're really excited about that. It looks like we're shooting to start Labor Day. I'm sorry.
Memorial Day weekend.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Memorial Day weekend through Labor Day. And I think we're going to start out on the weekends. Details are still yet to come, but we'll hopefully have tubing opened up here down along the river.
And we'll be telling you all about it in 2 places at RoanokeCountyParks.com, actually 3 places, ExplorePark.org and BlueMountainAdventures.com, BlueMTNAdventures.com. We'll have all of that information. So talk about how important it is to you to get people in the great outdoors and how that's a fundamental part of your business.
And that's certainly what we're trying to do, offer different variations of ways for people to get out and camp and to get outside and stay outside. We want to offer outlets to come and have fun, and that matches right in with the plan for the Explore Park, and hoping to get the community out more.
In addition to the campsites, the elevated platforms, hopefully the tubing very soon, you're also a good resource for guests about regional outdoor recreation and adventure. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, we love to work symbiotically within the community, and different outlets, whether it's mountain biking, hiking, whether it's river paddling, or road riding, and we have so many great areas. We're fortunate enough to have so many different areas to go and take advantage of all these things.
So reserve your space online right now. Camping is in full blossom this spring here at Explore Park, and thanks to our partners at Blue Mountain Adventures. I can't wait to go tubing down the river right behind me through an excursion with Blue Mountain Adventures later this summer. It's part of a whole lot of new activities. Another new activity at Explore Park is the Niagara Ranch, where we have horseback riding classes, events, and programs for ages 8 to adult. We're super excited to be bringing our first full season to the Niagara Ranch at Explore Park, and I'm proud to introduce Ron Gore, Kathleen Donovan. They are the owners of Reba Farm and Saddle Store and also the proprietors of Niagara Ranch. Well, we're bringing the horses out this year, and first of all, it'll do 2 things. Bring horseback closer to the Roanoke region to have access to more folks, and second, bring your very unique style of horseback riding, training, and interaction to the Roanoke Valley. So let's start out with that. What makes the Niagara Ranch now and the Reba Farm method unique?
Well, we have a method that we believe that will work for anyone. It isn't horsemanship for the very experienced or just the greenhorn. It's for everybody in between. And we call it 7 to 70 because everyone in our family, when we have a big extended family, and they're very young to my age, and everything in between, it works. And we gauge what we do by results. Our results are undeniable. When you see this, you will have to agree. It is the results are there.
And what do you mean by that? Are you talking about learning to ride a horse?
Yes, and not just to ride, because a lot of folks know some of the mechanics of riding. But they don't have the whole picture. And we think that's missing in the horse world. We're trying to add in the whole picture. And some of it does involve training methods, some of it involves behavior, to know what the horse is thinking, to know what he's going to do next, and what you can then do to ride with him, to work with him.
So if I'm showing up, we're offering this spring lots of different trail ride options. We're offering full weekly lessons, and we're offering some special events. If I'm going in cold, I've never been up close to a horse before, where are you going to start with me? How are you going to talk me through the process?
We're going to start you on the ground. And we want you to be comfortable around the horse, and there are certain things that we're going to tell you, these things, remember, these are important. We know you're not going to remember every single thing we say, but we've hit the important things that you must remember, whether on the ground or whether on the back of the horse. And we'll start you there with that. And then we're going to put you on, and we're going to tell you some things you must know then. We have it down to a science. These are the things you must do. And if you do them, you're going to be successful. And we find as people, even with fear, once they get up there and they have some knowledge and they put it with a little experience, the fear starts going away. It starts fading. Mm-hmm. And then they find out, oh, I'm going to actually survive this. And they do.
And if you check our website, explorepark.org/horseback, you'll see a whole range of programs. These go from single one-off events, $5 programs you can experience that are informational in nature, all the way up to riding lessons and in weekly classes. But let's start with some of these events. I'm very excited about a murder mystery dinner. Can you talk about that?
Yes, that is going to be on Mother's Day weekend, Saturday, May 11th. And obviously a murder is going to take place.
Oh, I hope it's not me.
Well, no one knows, but it's an interactive murder mystery where the folks coming in to attend are going to help solve. So when they arrive, there's going to be riders, some of our wranglers, ranch hands, they're actually going to be part of the cast.
It all takes place in and around horses, so you get that true
you get the true. Experience. There's going to be things going on, and so they will not want to miss anything because they're going to have to help with getting all the clues together and figuring out just how this murder
And you can find out about that on the website. Register now because spaces are filling quickly, as well as our trail rides, interpretive rides with an astronomer as well as a naturalist this spring, and finally summer camps. Pretty much every week there are camps for as young as age 8.
Yes.
And you can find out all of those on our website, explorepark.org/horseback. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
You really get to see the world from a different perspective riding on the back of a horse, and there's no better place to do it than right here at Explore Park's new Niagara Ranch, where you get some exclusive views through property that not everyone gets to see along the Blue Ridge Parkway. Another gem right along the Blue Ridge Parkway is the Mayflower Hills Disc Golf Course, which is about to celebrate a 1-year anniversary. I'm joined by Noah Guthrie. He's president of the Roanoke Disc Golf Club, and it's been almost a year since the Mayflower Hills Disc Golf Course opened here at Explore Park. And Noah, how well has this course been received?
We've gotten a lot of positive feedback. It's currently rated one of the top 3 courses in the state of Virginia, which was great. You know, a lot of local players, regional players love coming, making the trip out here to play it. I think one of the big perks that has brought in more people is the fact that, you know, when we designed the course, we wanted to make it accessible to not only experienced level players, but also beginners and families, folks that are just getting into disc golf. So we've, you know, allowed for a wide range of skill levels to come play it. So people, I think, really enjoy that.
For those who haven't been out to the course, if you check it out, the front 9 is a little more accessible, or if you want to play the full 18 holes, it's a more difficult experience. Plus, we have different tier levels of tees and as well as tee box.
That's correct.
Baskets.
Yes. So yeah, we have red tees, which are the more beginner-friendly tees, white tees, which are for, you know, casual play, and then more advanced blue tees on every hole. And then we also have multiple baskets on each hole, which is something that we were just able to add in this summer, which, you know, adds even more variety and you know, makes the holes play a little bit differently. Again, we've got yellow baskets that play a little bit easier, a little bit shorter, and then blue baskets, which are a little more technical or longer, and just kind of add to the skill level.
I think one of the best parts of this course has been the partnership between the Disc Golf Club and the county. First of all, designing this course, this is one of the few purpose-built pieces of land for a disc golf course, right?
Yes, absolutely. This is one of the few courses that the entire property is dedicated to the disc golf course, so there are no walking trails or any other amenities that interfere with the flow of the disc golf course, which is great, makes it a little bit easier to avoid any conflicts. And then the county's done a great job partnering. You know, again, getting the second baskets installed this summer. The county installed concrete pavers on the white tees earlier this summer, which just, you know, adds to the amenities at the course and makes it, you know, just play a little bit better. So, you know, players enjoy that. And
we'll continue to work with the club to develop this over the years. Another one of my favorite parts, as you can see behind us, is the view. There are lots of rolling, hilly terrain and magnificent vistas here.
Absolutely, yes.
Well, let's talk a little bit about some upcoming events that the club has planned, including a tournament right here at Mayflower Hills.
Sure, yeah. Our club season will kick off next month in March. So we'll be distributing club player packs, we'll plan to have weekly events out here Saturday mornings at Mayflower, and then our big tournament out here, which will be our Mountain Mayhem at Mayflower Hills, will be May 11th, and that'll be open to players of all skill levels. Last year we had 90 players come out from 6 or 7 different states, I believe. So, players, wanted to travel to come check out the course, and we expect more of the same this year. We expect to have a full tournament. We invite anybody who's interested in, viewing some of the top players or just, learning about what disc golf is to come out that weekend and check it out.
And you publish the dates online when you meet out at this and other facilities?
Yes, all of our events here and anywhere else are on our website, which is RoanokeDiscGolf.com.
And I'd like to add that this is a $3 per person course, so we do hope for a donation of $3 when you come play the course. Actually coming soon, hopefully by July this year, we're going to have an exclusive discount for a year pass just for members of the Roanoke Disc Golf Club. So another reason to be a part of this great organization that's partnered with Roanoke County. And finally, what's the future looking like for this course? What are some things you're looking to expand or improve on?
Well, in our mind, the course construction is never complete. There are always, small projects, tweaks that we want to do. So we have a few in mind as far as making a few holes a little more challenging, making improvements on some of the other tees, and just continuing to adjust things just to make the course better.
So it's next time you're out to explore park, staying the night, or just want to throw a round of disc golf, try out Mayflower Hills. It's a great place and some great views. Here at Green Ridge, of course, we're committed to all aspects of lifestyle development, including recreational programs like this exciting program, loom knitting. When you think of loom knitting, most people think of a giant machine that's used to make clothing and accessories. But when we're talking about it here at Green Ridge, Tanya Hodges is an instructor with us, and we're using devices like this. So let's start out and tell me what is this?
Those are looms.
Okay.
And that's actually part of a set.
Uh-huh.
They come in a set of 4. So you learn your basic stitches on these, and then you alter your sizes by the size loom that you use.
Now, knitting has really grown in popularity again. It's really had a resurgence in recent years because of all of the possibilities. Yes. Talk about some of the possibilities.
Well, the possibilities with loom knitting are endless. And so anything that you can make with needles or a crochet hook, you can do on the looms as well. And the advantages to using the looms are that your stitches are more consistent, so you don't have that struggle of learning the tension like you do with knitting needles and crochet hooks. And that's what stops people from learning with those traditional methods.
All right, we'll talk a little bit about the classes, and we'll look at some of the other accessories you brought with you. We'll have an introductory class and then a beginner class. So tell me the difference between those two at Green Ridge.
Okay. The introductory class is for people who have never picked up a loom before ever. They learned 2 basic stitches, a basic cast on, a basic bind off. They walk away with a completed project, which is a preemie hat. Class 2 is more skill building. They learn more cast ons, more bind offs, and there's no real completed project, but they have the satisfaction of knowing that they can take that outside the classroom and pretty much do anything at that point.
So take the introduction, then beginner class. Yes. Once you've taken the introduction, there's another set of classes that you've introduced this spring, including double loom knitting. What's a double loom?
Double loom is, they call them a rake, they call them a board, and so you're working on both sides of your loom at one time versus the one time around with the single looms. There are 3 basic stitches that they learn in the double knit class, and again, they can take that and make scarves and hats and blankets and just about anything.
And at the end of the class, you have this as a reference card as well.
That's correct, along with a lot of written notes.
Now, we talked about possibilities. I want you to show me some of these really interesting patterns. For someone with a ponytail, this is a great idea.
Yes. Ponytail and messy bun hats are really popular, but they're not sold in department stores.
As this is also interesting, this you called a scat?
Scat, and it's it's a combination of a hat and a scarf, so it's one continuous piece. That you only have one piece to keep up with. Your hat and your scarf is one and the same.
So one of the best things about this class, all the supplies are included, correct?
Yes.
And not only do you get the instruction, you get a take-home piece as well, as far as written instructions.
Correct.
And even better than that, you get the pro here for some reference, for some ideas.
Yes, I put myself out there and let people know if they have questions after the class, they can contact me, and if they need help, I can help them, hopefully by phone.
Plus the camaraderie of working with your teammates. There in a class.
Absolutely, absolutely. We actually have developed some friendships. We do a free freestyle class on Fridays, where a group of us just get together. We bring our looms and we sit at the mall and knit.
So why not learn how to make your own accessory and be proud of the work you've done at the end of the process. It's called loom knitting, and various loom knitting courses here at Green Ridge Recreation Center over the spring. Find out more at RoanokeCountyParks.com. As you can see, there are plenty of activities to choose from here at Green Ridge Recreation Center. Whether it's taking that loom knitting class to learn a new skill or to going outside to the neighboring Splash Valley Water Park, where we're making preparations right now for a 2019 season loaded with some new events and activities. Let's take a look. You can see behind us the indoor pool here at Green Ridge Recreation, where you can slide and splash all year long, but only 3 months of the year do you get to go outside to Splash Valley Water Park. We're getting ready to open up Memorial Day weekend. Jen Ewan, you're the aquatic supervisor here. What goes into opening up a larger facility like Splash Valley?
A lot of it has to do with training staff. As you can see, we've got quite a few inside, but it takes a lot more outside.
How many staff?
Oh gosh, I try to get up to 100.
Wow.
Yes.
And at any given time, how many lifeguards do you have out in the stand roving around at the water park?
Outside, there's about 16 on stand at one time.
That's one of the great things about Splash Valley and Green Ridge Indoor Pool. We use Ellis & Associates lifeguarding system, which is a higher standard. Talk about that.
It is much higher, just especially with the way the pool is shaped. There's a lot more blind spots, so it takes more guards to be able to view those spots and just keep people safe.
Okay, so the season's upcoming. We have a few extra days this year because we fall in line with the Roanoke County school schedule. When we're opening up Memorial Day weekend, we stay open.
Yes, we do.
And there's some new exciting events happening. Talk about what's going on Friday nights.
Yeah, we're doing some special things Friday nights, some events, and we'll keep the park open until 10 p.m. But throughout the event, we're going to run games and just do a bunch of fun stuff.
Each night, that's actually 8 different Friday nights from June 14th all the way to August 2nd, where we'll have guided activities with a theme each time. Yep. For instance, Cowboy Night, we have a Fortnite night this year, so all kinds of excitement for the kids with special music, activities, and concessions deals. Pizza's only $10 during the event. So throughout, there are all kinds of reasons to come out. There are other nights throughout the week. Can you talk about some of the other weekday incentives that we have here?
We have group deals on Tuesdays and Fridays. You can come in for a discounted price if you have...
This is for daycare, summer camps?
Yeah, daycare, summer camps, stuff like that. So you all come in group of 20 or more and you get a discounted rate.
You go in the morning, is there any limit to which you can stay?
It's, what is it, 9?
You can come as, not the event itself is 9 to noon?
Yeah, 9 to noon.
9 to noon. So lots of excitement there. And what are you most looking forward to about the 2019 season at Splash Valley?
I'm always looking forward to the summer. This year I think it's going to be a good one. I just hope the weather it stays really nice.
We've had a lot of rain in the past year, but we're looking for the sunny skies. Splash Valley is a great place to take the kids, and we are selling Splash Valley season passes right now. You can find out more about that at splashvalleywaterpark.com. If you purchase 3 or more passes per household, you get a cup, 2019 cup with free soft drink refills the entire season. So just what you need when it's hot outside. Jen, thank you for being on the show. We're looking forward to Splash Valley 2019 season. Wow, we've certainly seen a lot on today's program. Hopefully you've found a way to get your family to move, splash, learn, and explore through programs from Roanoke County Parks. Don't forget to check out our summer camp lineup at RoanokeCountyParks.com/camps. And there's a new discount this year. Just by filling out your summer camp health form first, you get an additional $5 off of any summer camp program. And of course, out at Explore Park, it's the perfect time of year to reserve that camping excursion. Stay overnight, make use of our beautiful new bathhouse, and enjoy the natural amenities of that beautiful location right on the Blue Ridge Parkway. Well, tune in to Recreation Television every week right here on RVTV. And until next time, I'll see you in the parks.